Why does neutral game script matter for fantasy football? Imagine watching a game where neither team pulls ahead by a lot or falls behind early. The game stays close, and both sides keep fighting for every yard. This is what we call a neutral game script. It happens when the score stays tight, and neither team is clearly in control. For fantasy football players, understanding this situation can make a big difference in how you set your lineup each week. When the game is neutral, teams tend to use a balanced mix of running and passing plays. They don't just run the ball because they are ahead, or pass all the time because they are behind. This means players like running backs, wide receivers, and quarterbacks are more likely to get consistent touches. If a team is leading big, they might run the clock and give fewer carries to their starters. If they are trailing, they might pass more often to catch up. But in a neutral game, the play calling stays more even. Knowing when a game is likely to be neutral helps you plan your weekly lineup better. If you see a game that might stay close, it's safer to start players from both the running back and wide receiver positions. These players are more likely to see steady opportunities to score points. It also means you shouldn't bench your key players just because you think the game might turn into a blowout. Sometimes the game stays close longer than expected, and your players benefit from that. In-season management is all about paying attention to how the game is unfolding. If a game starts to tilt one way, the play calling can change quickly. A team that was running the ball often might start passing more if they fall behind. That's why it's important to watch game flow updates during the game. If you notice a game turning into a positive or negative script, you might need to adjust your lineup accordingly. Neutral game scripts also help you think about which players to start based on their team's style of play. Some teams are known for balanced offenses, so their players tend to perform well in close games. Others might lean heavily on one side, making their players riskier in a neutral situation. Recognizing these patterns can help you make smarter decisions and avoid surprises. In the end, understanding why a neutral game script matters comes down to recognizing that it creates a more even playing field for offensive production. It makes player usage less predictable than in clear blowouts, but it also offers more stable opportunities for your key players. If you keep an eye on game flow and know when a game is likely to stay close, you can make better lineup decisions and give your fantasy team a better shot at winning each week.